Welcome to my maths class. In this class, we'll solve sums from NCERT textbook, class 9, chapter 4, exploring algebraic identities, end of chapter exercises, question 5 and question 6. It's on page number 89. So here, the question 5 says, find possible expressions for the length and breadth of each of the following rectangles whose areas are given by the following expressions in square units. So they are given the areas of the rectangles. This one, first one and second one. So we have to find the possible expressions for length and breadth. The first one is 25a square minus 30ab plus 9b square. Then 36s square minus 49t square. So question 4. First one. Question 5. Question 5. First one. First sum is 25a square. 25a square minus 30ab plus 9b square. So this is the area of the rectangle. We need to find the length and breadth of the rectangle. So we will try to factorize it. You can see here, I can write this as 5a whole square. 5a whole square. Now this one, the last term, I can write it as 3b whole square. So the middle part is minus 2ab. So minus 2 into a is 5a, b is 3b. So you can see here, if I solve it, here the sum is copied wrongly here. It is 30ab. It is 30ab minus 30ab. So here, if I solve it, I am getting minus 30ab. 2 5s are 10, 10 3s are 30, ab minus 30ab. So this I wrote in the form of a square minus 2ab plus b square. So I can write a minus b whole square. A is 5a, b is 3b. So a minus b whole square, 5a minus 3b whole square. So we have factorized it. So this is nothing but 5a minus 3b into 5a minus 3b. So these are the lengths and the breadths of this rectangle. Since the length and the breadth are same, it's a square actually. Therefore, the possible expressions of length and the breadth are 5a minus 3b and 5a minus 3b. So we'll go to the second part of the question. The area of the rectangle is 36 s square minus 49 t square. So we can write this as 6s whole square minus 7t whole square. So these are the form a square minus b square. So I can write it as a plus b into a minus b. So I can write it as a is 6s, b is 70. So 6s plus 70, a plus b into a minus b. 6s minus 70. So the possible, therefore the possible expressions for the expressions of length and breadth are 6s plus 70 and 6s minus 70. So next we will go to the question number 6. So the question number 6 is find possible expressions for the length, breadth and heights of each of the following cuboids whose volumes are given by the following expressions in cubic units. So they are given as the volume of a cuboid. Volume. So we should find the length, breadth and height. So we'll go to the question number 6. So question number 6, the first part of the question number 6 is the volume of a cuboid has been given as 6a cube, 6a square minus 24b square. So we have to find the length, breadth and height of the cuboid whose volume is 6a square minus 24b square. Here what we will do, we will take 6 as a common factor for this because we can't write it as whole squares. So we will take 6 as a 6 common factor, 6 into a square minus 8b square. So now we can write as squares. 6, I can write it as a square minus 8b as 2b whole square. So this is of the form a square minus b square. So I can write a plus b into a minus b. A is a, b is 2b. So a plus 2b into a minus b, that is a minus 2b. Therefore, the possible expressions of length, breadth and height are 6 a plus 2b and a minus 2b. Now we'll go to the second part, second question in that. The volume is 3ps square minus 15ps plus 12p. So here also we will take common factors. The common factor between the three terms is 3p. So we will take 3p as a common factor. So 3p into s square minus 5s plus 4. So we have taken a common factor here. 3p as common factor. Now this one we have to factorize it by means of splitting the middle term. Okay, so this we will factorize it separately. So we'll take it here, s square minus 5s plus 4. So multiply the first term and the last term, we'll get plus 4s square. Factors of 4 are 1, 4s are 4, 2, 2s are 4. So I can use this pair of factors to get minus 5. So I should get minus 5. So minus 1 minus 4, I will get minus 5. Now I should check whether if I multiply minus 1 into minus 4, am I getting plus 4? Yeah. Minus 1 into minus 4 is plus 4. So I can split the middle term here. So s square minus s minus 4s plus 4. So s is the common factor here. S minus 1. Again s minus 1. Here I'll fill it as minus 4. So minus 4 into s is minus 4s. Minus 4 into minus 1 is plus 4. So again common factor is s minus 1. No, s minus 4. So we got the factors here. So I can write this as 3p into s minus 1 into s minus 4. So we got 3 factors here. So therefore the possible expressions length, breadth and height are 3p s minus 1 and s minus 4. So please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.